Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of FSI's European Tour Preview. Back in my think tank, aka my car, where the magic happens. A couple of good weeks last year in European Tour, and I rubbled that onto this year. Last week was pretty fun. Rory McIlroy, Tommy Fleetwood, Terrell Hatton, the eventual winner Terrell Hatton, made some noise, and it was a lot of good golf in Abu Dhabi. And now we are in Dubai for the Omega Desert Classic at the Emirates Golf Club. This is one of the beautiful golf courses in the European Tour. A lot of cool skyscraper sceneries, long par fives. It's a pretty fun course. I'm going to focus a lot on off the tee. It is a par 72, 7,364 yards. Lucas Herbert, your defending champion, he did a lot of it with how he played around the greens and on the greens. Bryson is a past winner of this course. Hao Tung Lee, another one, and Danny Willett. This is the Masters correlation course where for a while you were getting winners from this course that were winning the Masters in the same year. I don't read too much into that. I think it's just coincidental. But there are some other correlation courses like Qatar. That is another one where you can see guys that finish well in that tournament, finish well in this tournament. But overall, this is going to be a tournament where you want to be straight, far off the tee, play your irons pretty well, and if you have to, make sure you get inside that 5 feet birdie range for the par fives. So par five scoring was another one that I thought was pretty crucial in my research. But anyway, I'm going to break down you tier by tier. Just going to give you a pick or two for each tier. Not going to be too long, but yeah, I'll just give you my quick picks, and away we go. Up top at the 10K range, I really love Tommy Fleetwood. He was 6th in 2018, 16th in 2019, and 11th in 2020. 7th last week, was heavily in contention, as I mentioned earlier. Was second on scoring average last year. He was second in birdies per round with 4.58. When we're talking about big birdie events like this one, where birdies matter, scoring matters, par fives matter, I'm going to take, Tommy Fleetwood when it comes to that, because he's just an overall amazing scorer when it comes to European Tour golf. And 10-7, I think you're going to get a good discount. Terrell Hatton is obviously a good pick. I have nothing bad to say about Terrell Hatton. I'm just not the guy that goes right back to the winner after he wins, especially when his price is a little bit more inflated. I like the savings that Tommy Fleetwood's going to give you at 10-7, and I don't mind maybe Christian Bezuidenhout or Matthew Fitzpatrick. Just guys in that range, that low 10K range, are going to be more my focal points to help fill out rosters, because in the European Tour, it's hard to nail that 6K range. And I do like more balanced approaches, because you're going to get better value on that 7K range more often than not. Anyway, 9K range, I have a couple guys I like, but I really like Robbie Mcintyre. 8th last year at this course, and he was 12th last week. He has a 3.85 birdie per round percentage, and a 38th on the approach, 7th tee to green, 31st greens in regulation, and 8th off the tee. And off the tee was a big stat for me. A lot of my value plays are centered around some course history and some off the tee statistics. I really like Robbie Mcintyre for that reason. Young golfer, they consider one of the greats on the European Tour as far as age. Matthew Wallace is kind of like the sleeper in this range. I think you can get a guy that's going to be first or 60th. Matt Wallace, when he gets hot, he gets really hot. Last week he played pretty well. He was second at the Scottish Championship not too long ago, 46th at the Masters. He was second here in 2019. But for the 8K range, we have Victor Perez, a guy I played a lot last week, 8,600. He was 16th last year. He did finish 7 over on Sunday in last year. I think he would have had a way better result if that weren't the case. Obviously, things like that happened to Perez. He didn't finish very well this weekend at the in Abu Dhabi, but I think Victor Perez is a really strong play. He was 29th in 2018. He's 3rd in strokes gained total on the tour last year, 3rd off the tee, 10th on the approach. Honorable mention in that 8K range, I do like Adri Arnaus. That's another guy to keep in mind when doing your rostering your lineups. I do like in the 7K range Jason Shrivner. He did finish second last week. This was a guy I was on, and he's below 6K, or he's below 7K. Now he's gotten price bump, but I still think he's too cheap. He did have a 21st place finish in Qatar, and last year he was second last week, as mentioned, 58th last year. But he was T7 in 2019, T6 in 2018, 22nd off the tee. So really like Scrivener. 6K range, I got Gavin Green, 6,900. There's not too many plays I like in this range. It's kind of dart throw material. I think if you are going to find some good golfers, it's in the higher 6K range. I had a couple guys on my list, but I settled on Green because he was 12th at Qatar last year, 27th last year at this event, and he's made 12 out of 15 cuts last year. I think he's just a really safe bet to get in contention for you, and I think he plays well. He's a good striker of the golf ball. He does get hot, and let's hope he gets hot for us this week. And that'll wrap things up for my lunch break and for this video. Please, as always, like and subscribe our videos. You can find all our content at fsidfs.com. Comment below. They'll be available all week. You can get into the Discord channel through our website, and I hope to see you there. And let's go. Good luck this week.